Welcome, people of YouTube. Jack Gash here again today. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for clicking on this video. I'm here to talk to you today about meaning. Creating meaning in your life. Life is one crazy phenomenon, and nobody really knows what's going on. Nobody really knows the true, essential meaning of life. Religion has been created about it, it's about God, it's about this, it's about that. Culture makes its way with the meaning of life and what means the most to people through materialism, celebrities, gossip, whatever, news bulletins. Everything gets led in the direction of what the meaning of life is. But that's all well and good. But creating our own meaning in life is what's the most substantial thing and the most important thing. Rather than listening to the world, we've got to listen to ourselves. So, meaning. Why do you want to create some form of meaning in your life? Because creating meaning in your life gives you a sense of purpose. It gives you a reason to get out of bed in the morning. It gives you some form of ambition, some direction that you'd like to go in, things that you'd like to do, things that you'd like to achieve, things that you'd like to experience. That's what meaning is, because that's what means the most to you, and meaning comes in different forms. What means the most to me is completely different to what it means to you, and this is what these videos are about. I make these videos to get you guys to think about your own life and create something better for yourselves. This is not about me, it's about you watching this. It's about us, it's about everyone together, more to the point. So, meaning. Me personally, I often think if you're going about trying to formulate some form of plan that you like and something that'd mean the most to you that you really want to do, maybe look at how it affects other people or the environment or the world around you, because it's good to create things that you want to do in life, but if it's harmful to others or a hindrance or not very nice to things around you or the people around you or the environment around you, it's not going to be a good day for somebody else, is it? So it's good to think of meaning, but make sure it's about you personally and that it doesn't affect other people. That's just my word of advice, because that's more achievable. It doesn't involve anybody else then. It's all about you and your choices that determines how far you get to these points. So that's your goal. But creating meaning. We've got to try different things. We've got to work on different stuff so we can work out what kind of things we like. That's what life's about, I guess. My opinion, it's experiencing different things and trying different things, opening up a experience, opening up awareness, opening up how we feel as an individual will be determined by how many different things you try and, how many things you change and try and do. So, with that being said, meaning comes. You may have some form of meaning in your life because people who are watching this video may already have a family and kids to feed or pets to look after, a home to look after. These people need feeding and shelter and care. So it's good to look at the things that you have already in your life that you have to care for, because caring is meaning, because you've got a purpose. You've got a purpose to do things in life. You've got people that are under your care. So look at them things, formulate better relationships with them things, appreciate them things that you have, because when we have people to care for, when we have children to look after or whatever that may be that you have in your life, some people don't have that. Some people don't have that purpose of getting up in the morning. Some people don't have that sense of meaning and, sense of it just not being about your own decisions. They're on their own doing stuff with no meaning or purpose, and that can sometimes lead to depressive states because you haven't got that sense of worthiness of providing or anything like that. So it's good to look at the things we do have and make sure you're thankful for them, and make sure sometimes that's enough. That's all you need. I'm not trying to change anybody by doing this. I'm just asking you to, if you create some form of meaning in your life, you will live a better, more purposeful life because you've got something to live for. So doing this, creating purpose. Why would you want to create purpose, man? It gives you a reason for being here. It gives you, in yourself, a reason for doing stuff. Because when we don't have meaning or purpose, we might do jobs that we necessarily don't like because we're doing it for money or whatever else. But that's displacing where you honestly want to go in life, because you can end up in meaningless jobs that don't actually do anything for you. So my next point I want to make is about passion. Finding meaning and a purpose in your life. Another way into that kind of doorway is passion. What are the things that you are passionate about? See, I know people who have the passions, they have the skills and the talents, but they don't utilise them. You see, what a wonderful world would be if you could find something that you're really passionate about and start getting an income for it, getting paid for the things that you're passionate about. That would be a wonderful thing to happen. For a prime example, what I'm doing here, I'm passionate about my YouTube videos. I'm passionate about talking about the things I talk about. That's how you can tell the reason I articulate myself the way I do, because I'm passionate about what I do. So, and I've created myself a meaning. I'm creating videos for people to think I'm better than life. That's a lovely thing in my mind. It might not be for you, but for me it is. So that's my reason to get out of bed in the morning. That's my kind of sense of purpose. So, but this is about you. This is about you discovering yourself and finding your own purposes in life. Because everybody's got their own meaning. It's the one that you create, that you live by, that you stick to. That's what meaning's about. So, with that being said, when you find your passions, you've got things that make you feel alive. That's what life's about, surely, feeling alive. Are we alive? Yes, we are. So let's feel alive. Let's do things that spark that energy within us. Life can become mundane, it becomes a routine, it becomes habitual, it becomes boring. If we don't have no sense of purpose or no meaning for doing things, you have to give it meaning to do it. And what you'll find is, and especially what I learned on my journey is, when I found my meaning and purpose for doing things in life, I stopped doing things that I didn't like. Amazing. Because we do a lot of things out of habitual patterns that we don't actually enjoy anymore. We go see certain people, we go drinking all the time, or we do things that we don't actually care for anymore, but we do it out of habit, we do it out of routine. So when you create meaning, when you create your purpose, you're organising your life into some form of direction. This is how you reach your highest potential. This is how you reach higher states of life, because you've taken yourself out of the habitual mundane pattern that life's teaching us, and you're creating some form of own path for yourself, because the world is speaking to us all the time. We get taught what is meaningful: celebrities, cars, money, wealth, rich, fame, power. All these things we get taught is meaningful. So people chasing that will only get to some form of degree, because that's somebody else's dream, that's somebody else's plan, that's somebody else's idea. Create your own idea, create your own meaning in life. So you can get people in rundown places with no materialistic things around them, but they're the happiest people ever, because they've found some form of purpose and meaning. Yeah, man. As I always say on this channel, peace and love to anybody watching this. Make sure you're taking it easy. I just decided to make a bit of a video. I'm trying to keep on top of stuff, but I've had a bit of a sniffle diffle. But yeah, it's passing now, and we're all good. So stay tuned for the content, man. And if you've made it this far, I really appreciate you. You make it all the more reason for me doing this. So keep on watching, keep on staying tuned, keep on enjoying, and yeah, man, I'll keep talking.